Hey, what up, man? So, KG has got that wonderful divorce package. All right. Um, I'm telling my sons not to get married, bro. All right. And all other men should do the same. If and when and until they change these laws and they allow these women to pretty much rape these men financially and pretty much make a man a retirement plan, bro. Um, I would advise any and every man not to get married. I mean, completely, bro. Not no prenups, not none. Fuck all that. It's pointless. Okay, because again, even if you have a prenup, it's ways for them to get around that prenup, bro. And child support is one of those ways. This man has to pay $100,000, okay, a month until it's resolved to whatever amount it's going to be. $100,000 a month on a monthly. All right, off of what? Why and how is it that you know the man is always, or the majority of the time, the loser in this situation, where again he provides a lifestyle off of his hard work, off of his talents, whether they be entertainment, whether it be business, whether it be sports, athletics, whatever it is, man. You know what the woman gets to do? She gets to somehow say that raising children is equal value to that, or is worth 50% of those things. All right, and then get an exorbitant amount of money. Okay, so and that's why I say child support is a joke. Because again, like I said, child support should be held to the same standard that the government holds everyone to. The government has a set amount already preset and selected for as to how much a child is worth and how much money you can receive for that child in assistance. It should be a flat rate of child support across the board. This whole, oh, the child has to maintain the same lifestyle between the two homes, between the two parents, is bullshit. And it's a setup in order to get these fucking women paid and get their lifestyles to be that on the same level of the men that they had sex with or they were married to. That's not a man's fucking responsibility. Okay? And at a 90% rate, it only works one way. Now, do I feel sorry for KG? No, I do not. Because whose fault? Who's at fault? And any and all the rest of these other celebrities, athletes, and extremely wealthy guys, no, I do not feel sorry for you, because you know what you niggas do every time? What these dudes do every time is they pay the money. They just pay the money. And they figure because I had the money and I got it, oh, I'm gonna just go ahead and give it to her, whatever, whatever. Then they get into the simp shit of, well, it's for my kids, and it's for my kid's mother, as long as she, nah, man, fuck all that. Because how many women do you see saying the same shit your simp ass is saying towards the women that the woman says towards the man? Nobody. When I think Halle Berry was in a similar situation where she had to pay that, she was mad as fuck. She didn't say nothing about, oh, the man should get this, that, and the other. She was hot, right, as rightfully she should have been. But at least a woman is smart enough to fucking tell the truth and not go on no simp fucking tirade that these dudes do. Furthermore, these dudes, futures, the Dwight Howards, the whoever else in the hell who's out here skeeting up and getting these babies up everywhere and all around the country, pay this absorbent amount of money in child support. Instead of what they should be doing, they should be starting nationally fucking challenging the legality and the constitutionality of child support. But because they got the money for the time being, it ain't nothing. It's whatever. Like, I'm gonna pay this, tens of thousands of dollars per month for a child. Okay? And what you're doing is all of you guys should be taking money. I said this I don't know how many times. You have the money and the resource. It should be like a class action lawsuit. Okay? And you should have enough to pool your money together. You rich motherfuckers. You rich niggas. All right? You athletes. You entertainers. All right? You well-to-do guys. Pool your money and your resources together, and you should be the leaders of the charge to get men's rights when it comes to divorce and child support. But instead, you niggas take the rich nigga route and say, "Oh, I got it anyway. You know, I don't care because it's for my kids." No, you dumb ass nigga. All right. What about when your son is in this situation 18, 20, 25, 30 years from now? Huh? It's not for you. It's for the future of for the future of men. All right? It's already easier for any and everybody else to get access to your child than the actual father of that child. Everybody's in cahoots to get paid off of the man because the man is all 9 times out of 10 the breadwinner. Even if and when not the man isn't the breadwinner, the woman has custody of the child, so therefore the man's going to end up being the person that has to pay, even if he's somebody that's broke and it's a little $5, $10 per week. That $5 to $10 per week isn't anything, but you know what's a lot? His ass going to jail if he can't pay that $5 to $10 per week. And again, every man that's ever been through this knows the truth about child support. Child support is not about the child. Child support is about that woman controlling that man, having a control mechanism over that man, hanging over his head. So if he's ever at a point where he hits a financial hardship, or he can't pay the amount of money that he's been deemed to pay. Look at T.O. It was somebody else. I can't think of it. A famous guy who was at the time. And like I said, it's extremely, extremely difficult for you to get those reduced. And you know why? Because the state wants that money, man. All right? And as you can't pay it, what's happening? They're hitting you with arrearages. They're hitting you with missed payment fees and all those other things. All that money stacking up that you owe to the state. And even further, even worse than that, man, it's men that have been found to not be the biological fathers. And instead of being the woman being charged with fraud and the man having any of his debts absolved and completely erased due to the state upholds it because they want the money. Child support is about the money. States do not give a fuck about the children. Mothers do not give a fuck about the children. All child support, alimony, divorce, all this shit is about is the money. So, to KG and any other of these celebrity athlete niggas or whoever in the hell, are you niggas gonna drop the ball this time? Are you gonna learn the lesson, and are you gonna be the person to fucking lead the charge? Motherfucking fruit fly. Fuck. Lead the charge for this shit. Huh? Are you gonna be the one? No, of course not. Of course not. Even though you don't, you do not want to pay this money, all right? As much as you don't want to pay this chick this 1.2 million a year, you're still going to turn around and settle and do whatever you do on your own personal thing, and that's going to be it for you. You're not going to put the money up, and because I mean, if you had the flat rate, that could do any and everything over for you. Period, bro. These dudes don't even look and see and look at, because you know who's going to take care of these kids. When the mother keeps custody or whatever, it's not going to be her. She's getting $1.2 million per year, bro. She's going to be out here jet setting, vacationing, doing all this other shit. And she's still not going to be taking care of the kids. She's going to be paying somebody to take care of the kids. The same thing that you could just give custody to the person with the most amount of money, because that's what it's about, and let them have a nanny with the daddy. Give the daddy custody. But you know why? If they do that, the state loses out on money. All right? And then these women are going to bitch and complain and whine. Everybody cares about whining bitches for whatever reason. If a man whines and complains or anything, oh man, you need to shut your ass up. You need to man up. What the fuck? That's not manly. That's this, that's that. What's wrong with you? So on and so forth. You don't want to be a father to your kids. Or you don't want to pay child support. Or you're irresponsible. Or you don't care. You don't love your kids. You don't care about them. No, motherfucker. No. I care for them and I love them dearly. And you know what I can do? I can take care of them for far less than what the fucking state says I have to take care of them for. The shit is a scam, bro. And KG, again, is going to be just another motherfucker, another rich dude, another athlete who's out here, who's done been married to this woman, and she started the fucking divorce. As usual. And now she's running off in the wind with with paid for life. I don't know how old KG's kids are. I don't know. I don't know the ages. But even after that, I mean, the spousal support and so on and so forth, and like people like 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather and all these other folks. And you know what still happens once the kid's 18? The bitches are broke. Kids don't even have enough money to go to college. In the state, this is fucking state sanctioned robbery, bro. I can't believe this shit. I just can't. But eventually, man, somebody's gonna start it. Somebody's gonna be the one to say, "Hey, enough is enough. It's a goddamn enough," and dudes are gonna stand the fuck up and drop their nuts on the table and say, "Demand to get this shit changed, bro." Any and everything concerning family, child support, custody, all these things, that shit is so biased. And it's about time, again, I'll say this for I don't know how many times, bro. We take this shit to Supreme Court at the highest fucking level and get it challenged. Because it's bullshit. These states are making money hand over fist off of fucking child support, and it's not regulated. That's the reason why they'll never put it on the debit card. That's the reason why you'll never be able to make sure that she's spending the money on the children. That's the reason why these fucking bitches out here run around and say, "Oh, well, I gotta get an extra bedroom, so you gotta include my rent." No, motherfucker, that's some shit you gotta do. Period. You knew when you laid down and had a child, just like I had a child. Okay, you were a part in the decision. So your living quarters, where you're going to live, your residence, is on you, whether it be with those children or not. You don't pay me extra because I gotta have extra bedrooms for the kid when they come to see me. You don't pay me extra, or you don't give me a discount in the child support I gotta pay because I gotta get a vehicle, a bigger vehicle, or so on and so forth for the time to transport the kids when they're with me. Even if it's 50-50. This is the logic that females get to use and the courts get to use and society gets to use the motherfucking to shame you. All right? To make you think it's okay. Get out of that mindset, bro. That shit's fucking bullshit, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about you as a man. Don't nobody give a damn about the time you got to put in on your job and work all those hours. You got your own bills to take care of, your own food, clothing, shelter, and so on and so forth. 9 times out of 10, these women misuse the fucking funds, which in itself is a form of fraud or misappropriation of funds. If you running any kind of corporation or business and you had funds that were delegated specifically, excuse me, I'm getting pissed. I'm gonna calm down. Specifically for something, and then you were to use those funds for something other than that, what would that be? And since this is being court ordered and it's being mandated by the state, it should be treated like a contractual, legal business agreement. But will it ever happen? Of course not. Because you know what? That's why they keep it so loose, man. Because these women would lose custody of the kids, and these women would have to forfeit so much of that child support back. So that's why they're going to keep it the way they keep it, man. But don't let society guilt you, bro, into thinking that there's something wrong with you because you're looking at this from a logical standpoint and you're asking questions why, well, hey, if the kids, even when the kid's not with you, you still paying that woman child support. Okay? Even when the kid's not with you, even when the time you have your kids, that woman's still getting child support. When KG gets his kid for whatever time it's going to be and it's agreed time with, you know what he's going to do? He's still going to have to pay that woman that $100,000 a month for her to quote unquote maintain. Now, the whole marriage thing, that's another thing I say on marriage. I'm going to start wrapping this up. Don't get married. Young fellas, don't get married. There's no point. There's no reason. If she's going to be with you anyway, especially if you're super successful, she can stay with you. You guys can write up some type of legal agreement and make sure that it's not a common law. Hey, we do not make sure that it's not a common law marriage. We will not be conforming to a common law. Any of these things, we will just be cohabitants in the same residence. It's some legal way to write that shit up, man, to where you absolve. There's no loopholes into where she's due to have your shit or any of your shit, your hard work. She was not there shooting with you in the gym, bro. She was not there running up and down that field. All right? She was not there writing them songs or making them beats or making those business decisions and all those other things, bro. You do not owe her just for having a fucking vagina and being able to spit out a baby. You don't. And as men, we got to get out of that mindset. But that's that on that one, man. And I'll catch you on the next one.